let's watch. We probably won't make this into a YouTube video, but maybe for the VOD channel, let's watch AlphaRad's new Nuzlocke, shall we? You had the worst luck on crits that entire run. I'm pretty sure I got like one crit that was actually impactful the entire run. It was pretty crazy. We'll figure it out as we go.
Pokemon Nuzlocks are simple. Just don't lose.
Oh, I guess pre-warning. I already watched this off stream, so I'm not giving you my genuine first reaction. Get fucked.
Pokemon Nuzlocke are simple. Just don't lose, idiot. And that's coming from probably the best Nuzlocker in the world, since I have completed every challenge I've ever set out on, except for one, my random Emerald Nuzlocke. But today,
he has lost a lot less runs than me. That is true. A lot less.
I will redeem myself by Nuzlocking and randomizing my way through Pokemon Black. But similarly to my last run, I was presented with a devastating choice.
I think it would be a little unfair. No, we've done this before. Let's have a new run. Wait, does that mean my rival gets...
Nice.
Oh, why did I do that? No! No!
What was the third choice there? Like, you can...
Unfair. No, we...
Do we see it?
A devastating choice.
I think...
Let's go for the third choice, man. Dino is not that good anyway, because its XP curve is, like, really slow.
Drawing board to re-randomize the game and desperately hope that this run goes a little bit better.
A little worried. Okay. You're fuck.
Dragon Rage early. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, okay, Dino's pretty good then.
Fucking kidding me.
So, I chose Combustion and just hope for the best.
Why does she always get the legendary?
You can tell, right? If you know which positions the starters are in, or it even shows you like the silhouettes before you like flip to the randomized one. You can tell which one they're gonna have, Jacob.
Always. Every time
use some deduction.
She gets the legendary. Okay. They're gonna use Bite because of course they're faster than me. Ember. Burn. Huge. Okay.
That's him. Very winnable.
So this run is...
Oh, you do fight both. That's true. Well, then why is he complaining that they always get the legendary? There's no way to not give it to them.
It's already on attempt 2.
I don't get it.
Which is not what I expected. Bianca, I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I can totally... I think she should listen to her parents. No, I think they're right. You should stay home. Just keep that Zekrom nice and warm under your pillow. I don't think you need to go on an... okay.
So after nearly losing a second run, we got our Pokédex and nicknamed our Combustion's shortened version of Aegis Best Girl. Oh, and if you can't tell, I'm naming every Pokemon after subscribers, so, maybe you could be featured in the next run. And hey, who knows? Maybe even die.
And
True.
It is. Riolu.
I mean, that fucking sucks. But I guess you could just grind Friendship early, right? And... just get a Lucario. That's pretty good. Friendship evolutions fucking suck, man. What a garbage mechanic. You basically have the choice of either like, okay, I either patch it out or I grind it and then that's the optimal play, or I just choose to not grind it until I feel like I need. That's really weird, right? It's just there's like no good way of doing it, because the problem, if you just patch it out or just grind at the beginning, it's like you have a Lucario at the start. Like, they just fucking replace them with level up evolutions. That's the real solution for balancing Friendship evolutions. When we make our improved randomizer, which is definitely coming, we should definitely replace Friendship evolutions with just level up evolutions. I think that's the way to do it.
I said Riolu the Amanda.
Or somehow rework. I think you should. I think we've talked about this before. I think it would be really cool to make a ROM hack where you rework friendship. So imagine a Nuzlocke scenario, like specifically a Nuzlocke made ROM, where the way that friendship worked is that every time a Pokemon got a kill on an enemy trainer Pokemon, that Pokemon's friendship grew. And let's say to evolve a friendship-based Pokemon, it needs to get 10 kills on enemy trainers. That'd be sick, right? I think that'd be really cool.
It's a patient Pokemon. And I was like, there is some lore I am not aware of. All right, Jake Big Baby. I feel like as long as I use the name I was provided.
Isn't that just Surfetch's Evo method? If it is, that's sick. Yeah. The idea is sort of intuitive. Oh, the Pokemon that you spend the most time with should get the mechanical advantage alongside of that, but like level up evolution is literally the same thing, but better. Yeah, exactly. Because like the Pokemon that you spend the most time with is also just getting the most levels. And one of the most efficient ways to level friendship is to give a Pokemon levels too, mechanically, right? That's another reason that it's weird. Is like leveling up gives a lot of friendship. Surfetch is getting like 10 crits. Oh yeah. I think a mechanic, and specifically a Nuzlocke scenario where a weak Pokemon has to get kills in order to evolve, I think that's a really cool idea. Because it like incentivizes you to play in a different way, right? To find like trainers to get the kills on and stuff like that. I think that's a really cool idea.
We're good.
So after a little bit of the story, a fun little infight, and a new encounter named Weemy, the run was looking good. All until we encounter the final boss, known as Bianca.
So, this is where I get hard punished for not knowing enough. She has Zekrom now!
She has Zekrom and Raikou? That's fucking based.
What? This is a different save. Do I wipe here? She has Dragon Rage. It has Dragon Rage. I wipe here. All right, Dragon Rage. All right, there we go. And then we wipe. This isn't even her starter. I told you, pick the legendary. This has nothing to do with picking the legendary. She literally picked a different legendary. Am I sacrificing my
Oh, he didn't go for a Dragon Rage and he had counter and he killed it.
Oh my god.
Sorry. It sucks so fucking much, man. Woe is me.
Look, how could I have played around that? Like, I know that she had Raikou, but why the fuck she got Zekrom?
So after
Well, yeah, that's kind of that's what I always say about randomizers. There's just things you can't play around in randomizers. That's why I don't like them. But hey, there's potential there. I think honestly, I think my biggest problem with randomizers, I've talked about this so much. Do you guys really need to hear this again? My biggest problem with randomizers is that there's no curve. I think having a difficulty curve is really interesting, and I think that's what makes like Pokemon games and Nuzlocke kind of cool. And to like have the first fight have a legendary and maybe one more fight have a legendary and then the champion fight just has a fucking Roselia. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Bianca, the God of Thunder, our journey finally started. The hardest Pokemon randomizer.
Like basically the idea that we had for the improved randomizer is just every Pokemon at every level range has a viability rating, or like a power rating. And then as you progress through the game, Pokemon or trainers have on average higher and higher average power ratings on their team. Like that would be the way to do it. Do you need Ironmon? I don't know, it's just I don't think I'm that into it. Nuzlocke difficulty curves are low-key kind of trash. It's the same issue where it's typically front-loaded. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's the snowball effect, right? Like at some point you have a critical mass of Pokemon, where your team building just becomes like so good potentially that once you get to a certain point with a certain amount of encounters, you're just safe, right? I don't really know how to account for that.
Documented history, and trust me,
Base it off their BST. I don't think you need to do any shit like that. I think BST is a really bad. I think you just look like you just have a balance team on the developers, and you have them go through all the Pokemon and give them all a power rating at each level interval, right? And then you can adjust if you see that a lot of people are playing the randomizers and certain Pokemon are showing up in power ratings where they shouldn't. You can then after that fine tune and maybe put a Pokemon down or up in power rating so that it shows up more or less throughout the game as you go through.
Doesn't get much easier either. Don't show me Reshiram. Whatever you do, well, at least it's not a legendary.
That's pretty powerful.
Just a fully evolved demon, which somehow became a trend as all of our early battles were exclusively against fully evolved Pokemon. Well, at least until we were spared.
Your Combuskin does not do well against grass Pokemon. Are we sure?
So out of
Yeah, you need to rank the power levels based on how AI uses them. Yeah, kind of. The idea is, though, that because normally in randomizers, Pokemon movesets are based on their level up movesets, and we would make custom movesets for each Pokemon at each level range. So, and then that would also like affect their power rating, and that's another way to like balance it. It would be a lot of fucking work. But I think if we can pull this off, I think it's like an infinite content machine.
possible Pokemon, the stranger gifted us a Krogan.
Oh, it takes so much work. I mean, that's kind of, yeah. But I think that the payoff is really high. The thing is, once you have it done, right?
That we named VMAX, all while preparing for our very first gym battle. That shouldn't have anything go wrong in the slightest.
Yeah, I think we're good here. Oh my god.
And I think optimally, it's not just one move set per level range, but maybe there is like 6 potential moves that a Pokemon can have at each level range, and it has 4 of the 6, right? And then you have to, like, as the player, account for all of them. Although I don't know how implementable that is, and I actually don't know how fun that is. If it's maybe more fun if you know the move set. I'm not really sure on that one yet.
My god, there's 3 of them. Whoa. I want to push them all down varying heights of stairs. I don't know about you.
What's up, Spoken
But
Flow?
that's how I feel. I'm sure some people really like them, and that's fine. We are just 2 different people. For some reason, Latios! Oh my god!
Luckily, all Latios had was a Psy Strike that dealt minimal damage as we chipped down itself. Only
Yeah, some of the early some of the early level legendary learn sets are really, really garbage.
to do it again before Big Baby stepped in to clean
That's,
it up. So after punting an additional Skip Bloom, we somehow collected.
That's like an additional reason why like the difficulty curve of fucking randomizers is so arbitrary, right?
First gym badge, and Jesus Christ, can't we just talk about what we've been through in the past 30 minutes? At least we got cut. That opened up a new potential encounter, but first,
Please, please, no. Oh, okay, she spared us. Oh. Whew. God, I just heard boss music play as soon as she walked up. Just genuine fear every time she's on screen.
so now that that's over, we gotta stop some cultists assaulting a fetus alongside another fully
We should implement a no early legendary option. I think there is, right?
evolved Pokemon. So let's just ignore the plot for now and move on to our next encounter.
Porygon. Ooh, okay.
You're never evolving that, right? So it's garbage.
I see Sham Jam. Yeah, Jammer. Are you good with Jammer? Honestly, my favorite part about randomizers is just
Are you gonna play Sonic Frontiers? Absolutely not. No, I hate Sonic games and I hate open world games, and it also looks garbage. Even apart from the genres that it exists in, it still looks like a garbage dookie game. From everything that I've seen.
What else you could have gotten?
Guys, keep it Pokemon? No, why would we do that? We talk about all sorts of random shit on this stream.
Because, like, I like the Porygon. Oh, we could have gotten Zekrom. Okay,
Doesn't he have a Dream Guard encounter already? Did he get a gift Pokemon there? I wasn't paying attention.
How could I have... Why the... Journey Victory. Legendary. Bared.
Your Combuskin does not do
yeah.
well against grass Pokemon. Are we sure?
So out of every possible Pokemon, the stranger gifted us a Krogan that we named VMAX, all while preparing.
Cheater detected. Uh-oh, invalid run. Call the NVC, guys.
Full encounter.
This guy cheated his Nuzlocke. He cheated, guys.
Okay.
He cheated.
Stuff start rolling
See,
in.
nobody cares.
Sham Jam. Yeah, Jammer. Are you good with Jammer? Honestly, my favorite part about randomizers is just seeing what else you could have gotten. Because, like, I like the Porygon. Oh, we could have gotten Zekrom. Okay, so there was one better option in there.
And then we fought Sharon, who just had a hamster and some dumbass cat. I don't really think it's a secret who the stronger rival is.
I can't believe he replaced Machamp with Leopard. Yeah, it's a bold choice.
Fortunately, we had a couple encounters.
Why would it be
lined up.
pronounced like that? Leopard? When is IE ever pronounced like that? I mean, based. I'm sure there is an example, actually, where IE is pronounced like that. Did he say leopard? Like, that's how you would pronounce leopard, right? Leopard. Is there a word where IE is pronounced? Wow, thank you so much for the raid, Joy. I don't even care about the pronunciation. I don't care that he pronounced it like that. I'm just linguistically curious now if there is an example. Leopard. Yeah, no, that's what I thought it was pronounced. Liepard, because it lies because it's a dark type. Science. Lia. Science. No, because the I in there is an I, but he pronounces the I in Liepard as an E. Leopard. That's how he said it, right?
Camp with Leopard. Yeah, it's a
Leopard.
bold choice.
Fortunately, we had a couple encounters lined up, starting with
A ground type.
That's really weird. He pronounces it like it's Lea. He has an E sound and then a schwa. It's leopard.
Finally.
Alien. True. Oh, that's so based. I'm pronouncing it like that from now on. Yeah, like Alien. That's sick. That's a good catch. Who said that? Yeah. Good catch. Good catch. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Something to combat all of Bianca's electric legendaries. And the most recent sub is, I saw Shattuck. Jesus Christ.
So after nearly getting swept in a double battle somehow, we ran into perhaps our most tragic encounter yet. Registeel.
That does explode. He knows.
Guys, I know it explodes. I know it does. But what if I catch it?
Going for the catch here is the obvious worst play, but it's also the most fun play, so he's gonna go for it, obviously. Also, I know that because I've already seen the video, so.
If I swap, it probably will explode. If I catch now, so like, here's a, okay, but I guess like, according to this calc, this deals 86 to 104%. So there is a chance that I die. But I'm a high roller at the end of the day. It could work, there's always a chance. Okay, that's kind of what I expect.
Do you think he lives? I think he lives.
See, the calc was right.
It's almost like
After wasting
I've
my
seen the video.
first calc in Pokemon history to an explosion, I decided to see what else I missed out on, and it was just, I don't know, Suicune? Grovyle? Among Us? Archeops? Like, I was robbed. But hey, I found an Eviolite. Oh, and Shadow Ball. So we put those items to use, evolved Weemy, found a high-value Paris, and prepared ourselves for the second gym.
I hid 4 memos in this library. Each of them has a question. Can you solve the questions and come find me? That was the first question. What is the first Pokemon you met in this gym?
I like how you can see the realization on his face. Does he really just have the... I've never noticed this. Does he really just have the Greek letter alpha tattooed on his wrist? Isn't that kind of like having your own name tattooed? Listen, I'm not going to judge him, okay? They can identify his body if necessary. Oh, true. I think this tattoo is really sick. I think I told him that when I met him. I don't remember. I think he has a bunch of really sick tattoos. I don't know about this one.
After solving a seemingly impossible puzzle, it was time to face off against Lenora with a flawless plan.
We're going to use Stun Spore, and then we're going to spam Fury Cutter. Oh, he lost. GG's.
You are in crit range, Jacob.
Yeah, if you're paralyzed once in this battle, you lose. I missed.
Wait, is he...
Okay, that doesn't kill anymore. I think, yeah, Paris dies here.
Okay, so when I first watched this video off stream, I think I wasn't paying attention during this part, because whenever I watch anything on my screen ever when I'm here, I'm always doing something else on monitor too, because my brain is rotting. So I just figured that he like got crit or something. He literally just stayed in on a kill range. Why? Hey, Parasecond Spore, it's an okay Pokemon, guys.
That's a crit. Oh well. So we did lose the Pokemon.
You weren't, it's not, you said non-crit would have killed. What is happening? The last two did 15. He's not even eating a chicken sandwich. What's going on? It's so bad. What?
It wasn't even a Pokemon we needed to sack. I just didn't care. I'll be honest. Oh my god.
Oh, that's the real copium. That's the real that's what I do too. When I lose a Pokemon really stupidly, do you guys ever notice I do that? And I'm like, that it wasn't even that good anyway. Like, it's not even good for any of the upcoming fights. It's fine. I'm okay with losing it. Like, I didn't even want to use it. It's fine. that is the Nuzlocke copium right there. I bet every Nuzlocke streamer does it.
Okay, well, we almost lost. That was a bad one. We lost 2 Pokemon to a Corphish that was on its dying breath.
Wait, so...
Okay, well, we almost lost... I'll be honest.
So does he see this damage before? Oh, he's busy arguing with chat. So he's not looking at his damage ranges.
I just didn't care. I'll be honest.
Like, he's... Like, yeah.
Ooh.
He's also not using Force Palm.
Okay, well, we almost lost...
You just quick attacks? He's arguing with chat about the fucking Paras.
That was a bad one. We lost 2 Pokemon to a Corphish that was on its dying breath. That one was extremely bad. He was paralyzed. I didn't need a quick attack. I could have used Force Palm.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a throw.
True. That was a throw.
Was devastating. Well, mainly because he was the closest thing we had to a starter since, you know, that loss was careless. Sure, I know, but...
Well, they both were.
I can overcome this downfall, no matter what Twitch chat might be telling me.
We can get a new encounter. Everything will be fine, chat. It's a Nuzlocke. Things are meant to die. Riolu was not meant to die, though, I will say.
These bloody hands eventually caught a new meta-type that we'd never used before making it to Castelia City.
Alpha, do you care about backseating or should I tone it down? I'm just going to give you a guess. I'm just gonna give
He's
you
so
a
mad.
shot in the dark.
He's
I
so
was still
mad.
fighting with Chad over the whole Riolu thing, but thank God we managed to find
He's
the
so
Corsola.
mad.
Obviously, the secret ingredient for taking down Team Galactic.
I get it, man. I'd be mad. Dude, I get so grumpy when I lose shit. Because I get way more grumpy if it's my fault than if it's RNG shit. Like, fuck, man. It's the same in League, man. Honestly, I've been playing that game for 11 years. I don't give a fuck anymore if my teammates run it down. I'm like Zen mode. Dude, like I don't ever flame. I don't get like let flame ever get to me. But if I play bad, if I fuck up really bad, if I flash and miss a skill shot and die, whew, that shit haunts me for the next 3 days. I legit have one ult stack. That's so bullshit and you know it. No, I'm over it. I'm the most zen League of Legends player you will ever meet. I have infinite mental. I had at some point this season, I had an Udyr jungle who was 6-0, and our AD carry was doing his Krugs, and Udyr pings him off the Krugs, and the AD carry keeps taking them, and the Udyr just says, "Okay, find someone else to carry your game," goes AFK and never comes back. What a fucking Giga Chad. Did the league toxicity train you for handling Nuzlocke? Unironically, it trained me for handling life, bro. If you learn one thing playing League of Legends for 11 years, is that sometimes some things are out of your control, and worrying about them will only make things worse, okay? And just to focus on the things that you can control and that you can improve on, and ignore everything else, and ignore the outcomes, and only evaluate your own decisions. I unironically learned that from playing League of Legends. Well, to some degree.
And after their sinister sideshow, we enter the third gym when, as expected, everything went wrong all over again.
Okay, Shadow Ball's good here. Psychic's also good from Jirachi.
AlphaRad is watching your stream? Why are you telling me? I don't care. If he wants me to know, he can come to chat himself.
Couldn't have played around that
Is
one.
he reacting to me, reacting to
maybe
him
we can-
live
I
now?
got
Is that what we're
Serene Grace
doing?
now. Okay,
In real
Good to
time?
know it had Serene Grace, though. Okay, well, don't one-shot me, please. Okay, well, I die in 2. Holy shit. What do I do? Oh my god, I get wiped here. Hold up. Maybe I can Eviolite. The Eviolite can tank a hit. Swift? That's good.
Really, Vigoroth is really
Probably
fucking
just saw the kill
powerful.
and went
Dude,
random.
any fucking Eviolite Vigoroth and Gen 5 Ranbats enjoyers, that shit is broken, man. I'm glad he's using it. It's a really good Pokemon. That's really good to see that that's like your Eviolite go-to. This is really, 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 really strong. If you can get bulk up for this, dude, the bulk up slack offset, fuck.
If I can get a yawn here. Ooh, I probably should have tried to encore that and then yawn. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, dude, we could have...
He's writing his script. He isn't watching. I'm sorry. Is this Twitch chat or is this the fucking AlphaRad update newsletter? Shut the fuck up. I don't care. What? Fuck off. Go away. I want to unsubscribe from the AlphaRad update newsletter, please. Jesus fucking Christ.
We could have gotten swept. We could have gotten swept by that Jirachi. That... Dude. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. That random Jirachi could have wiped Haxorus. Oh, so it doesn't get any easier, does it? I'm going to use the same strat. Super tanky Vigoroth. Scary face. We yawn, and then at least... Okay,
He said my
roll
name,
another
guys.
Dragon Rage, if that's the highest damaging move he has. Okay, high damage roll. We got it. Luckily, after surviving
a nice fight.
it's
Good
not
job.
like the actual gym leader could be much harder, right? Just a Torterra who died a Giannis, Crafty who nearly killed our entire team, and to top it off, Lissy. You're
You can kill that.
fucking kidding
You have a
me.
Meditite. Just fucking kill it.
No death. So we put it to sleep and murder
Easy.
in broad daylight like everything else. And if you haven't noticed, Vigoroth's yawn and a murder combo
He
is
said my name
somehow
again.
the life support keeping this entire run alive. And we could use some new emotional attachment because
Yeah, the Vigoroth is pretty broken.
reasons. Despite losing Corsola in that gym, the Riolu death is so sad though.
Yeah, I was still not over that Riolu death.
It keeps it interesting. You're right. You're right. The run is interesting.
Is what I have to keep telling myself. So after fighting Team Plasma and Impossible Gym, you might think we're done with this city, right? Well, you would be incredibly wrong.
Okay, she doesn't open with her starter, right?
Jesus Christ, Bianca. This is kind of sick that she's just like the electric type gym leader.
Ground type to solve the legendary electric problem, and then she has a fucking Zapdos.
Okay, slack off here. It can't kill me.
This is pretty sick.
It does not have the power to kill me.
Yeah, you're
Holy
fine, because
shit,
legendary
this thing
movesets
is
fucking
massive.
suck.
Alright, Zapdos is dead. We got through Zapdos. That's fine. Now, so we know what comes next. Okay. At least she shouldn't have Zekrom anymore. You know, like, that's the silver lining. I think she's out of legendary electric types that she could possibly have. See? Okay. Chat, to really
there another
stress
legendary
how
electric
insane
type?
her team has been, this is the first non-legendary she has ever had.
I don't think so.
Bianca is the scariest trainer.
Thunderous,
And
true.
you know, and we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Okay. No aftermath death. No aftermath. Oh, look, I know that I could just use items, but my ass is running back to the Poke Center.
So after surviving Bianca, the god of thunder, yet again,
Tomorrow
we
there will
conquered
be.
Sharon,
Oh, yeah,
the
true.
god of mediocrity as well. At least we had some good encounters lined up for our heavily damaged team, like Blaster the Krokorok and Cosmic the Sawaddle. Our randomized run was finally turning up, and not even an under-leveled Pharaoh Seed could stop us.
Don't tell me I just lost the
What move is that? Is that Pin Missile? Is
Alright.
that really doing that much
Fuck,
damage?
dude.
What's Pharaoh Seed's attack? $50? Jesus.
Well, I was excited about that.
Why is he getting
encounter. All right.
destroyed?
Turning up, and not even an under-leveled Pharaoh Seed could stop
I guess
us.
like
Don't tell me-
Krokorok is just weak? $45 defense. Yeah, okay.
I just lost the
Jesus.
All right.
That's pretty insane
dude.
damage.
Well, I was excited
What's
about
up,
the
Oxy?
encounter.
Oh, don't worry. It gets worse.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't. Do we get swept by a fucking Pharaoh Seed? Well, there go both our ground types. Look, it happens. In randomizers, it happens. It's hard. Look, here's the thing. There were two paths to get over here, and I just picked wrong.
No
Wait,
surprise.
It's
how does
hard.
Pillow
Oh my
Swine
God,
also
don't-
die
don't
there?
worry. It gets worse.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Metal
oh
Claw,
my god.
huh?
Don't. Do we get swept by a fucking Pharaoh Seed?
Wait, why didn't you switch?
Oh, there go.
Wait, what else is on his team? Hold on. Guys, pro tip, you can advance and rewind YouTube videos by 1 frame with period and comma. Just switch. Just go to Vigoroth, no? Why'd he stay in?
Oh, there go both our ground types. Look, it happens. In randomizers, it happens. It's hard. Look, here's the thing. There were two paths to get over here, and I just picked wrong.
No surprise,
True.
after making it to Nabasa City, we had to fight a few more plasma grunts and...
I think it's set up a cursor too. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. There's no way Pharaoh Seed should be doing that much damage. That's spooky.
What do you need? What do you... Oh. Dude, every time she pops up, her theme is a final boss playlist.
Anyways, our next goal was to evolve Sawaddle and, again, to Levani, right
Base
before
PK
a
hex
massive
usage.
catch in a Cofagrigus named Wayne 3D. Just in time to...
Oh, thank God. Oh. Oh. I got so scared. Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's go. Woo!
Just in time to meet up with N and go on a little Ferris wheel date for some reason.
All right, why are we battling? Wait, why am I battling in? I actually don't...
Which is honestly a pretty fair question given that we were just on a date.
Oh, the text didn't work? There's no dialogue? Am I supposed to press A through it? Meloetta?
All things considered, this fight was a lot easier than anything Bianca's thrown at us so far. So after his defeat, N turns into a...
I like how he's just using the base Porygon and seems to be going through with it.
Shaman in the first battle was just expected at this point, but nothing was as scary as finding an enemy Wobbuffet. So I just used Will-O-Wisp and spammed Haze for 16 turns in a row until that bastard died a slow and miserable death. But when it came to...
Well, it's lucky that you have... was he playing on Switch mode there? Did I see that?
Nothing was as scary as finding an enemy Wobbuffet. So I just used
Because
Will-O-Wisp. Nothing was as scary as finding an enemy Wobbuffet.
this is probably just a lead Pokemon, right?
I just used Will-O-Wisp and spammed Haze for 16 turns in a row until that bastard died a slow and miserable death. But when it came to the actual gym leader, that fight was a piece of cake.
God damn it! How?
Just kidding. Why would it be?
Yeah, always have to play around crit. We're good. Latios dies. Just the fact that we can kill Latios is good. All right. As long as she doesn't have another legendary, we should.
Cofagrigus is really,
at
really
least
nice
it can
here.
only get easier from here. Nope. Nuh-uh.
Oh, actually, I think here's what happened with the Wobbuffet. I bet. His Porygon has Trace. In Gen 5, if both Pokemon have Shadow Tag, you can switch, right? And he was leading with Porygon in the end fight, I think, or against the Shaman. So I'm assuming he was also leading with it against the Wobbuffet. So he was able to switch and go to Cofagrigus. Did I deduce that right? Do you think? I think that's what happened.
Here.
He's gonna know he could switch. Chat would have told him. The only thing I wonder is would he include that in the video? Because that'd be like cool. Is that what happened?
You know what? I think his early moveset kind of sucks. I think we might be good here.
Look, I don't know how I stumbled into the most brutal randomizer in existence, but trust me when I say that I wear this deathless 4th badge with honor. So now it's about time where Sharon decides to battle us again, and this dude cannot catch a break.
All right, Stantler. All right. Going crazy. I'm going to open with my ghost type, who probably could not damage me at all.
So we murdered his whole team and tortured his Stantler just like how we handled the Wobbuffet.
Look who had to send out Stantler. Oh, buddy. We are in for a long game ahead of us. All right. I mean, you're doing great, buddy. You're doing great. Yeah, keep him coming. If anything, we all agree he's...
Wait, that was a weird edit. Did you guys catch that?
Oh, buddy. We are in for a long game ahead of us.
This is live audio, but they sped up the video, but kept the audio track from him saying that. That's actually cool.
All right.
I don't think I've ever done that in one of my videos. That's a neat technique.
Oh, great, buddy. You're doing great. Yeah, keep him coming. If anything, we all agree he's determined. Bro, that Stantler thinks he's on the team. He thought he was doing something.
Which can only mean one thing. Time to listen to the theme of Driftvale City.
Your technique to use. I don't think there's that many instances where you would actually be able to use it, but I think the cool part is that it like seamlessly went into the next thing that he said, which he said after the first part, but there was the sped up footage in between. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think that's interesting. Like I just wouldn't think of doing that for the video, but I think it's cool that his editor did. It's an interesting technique.
I'm surprised he's not reacting to this stream. He could actually learn how to write a decent script.
Oh, true.
First time in this run, God was truly starting to smile down on us.
All right. Give me something good. Give me something good, because, oh my god, we could use it. We could use it. Oh. Oh.
Not only did I find a Samurott named Donut Hole, but I also took home a Drillbur.
Drildo? Wait, no, hold up. Drildo is it.
Just in time to explore the legendary gauntlet of Unova's cold storage.
Excadrill's pretty
Someone in
fucking
there?
good.
I don't know.
You learned
bro.
that in the RT games, and I was like,
We have a lot of battles ahead of us, and this is really scary. This could be anything. Not this one, though. To Levani? Why? What do you mean, Levani? I was right. I was absolutely right there. I just asked why. Okay, that's fair. I'm sorry I went in on you. Sorry. Oh my god, bro. Vigoroth is our carry. Without Vigoroth, we lose like 90% of these fights. We died to a Corphish. I cannot believe we really died to a fucking dead Corphish. What is with it in here? Oh, thank god Clay showed up. I could not handle another Mewtwo. Deoxys. Rayquaza? It could have been anything.
So we leveled up our team and set out to conquer Driftvale City's pride and joy.
Dude, every single trainer in this game is terrifying. Like, that's the problem.
he got so unbelievably fucked in this randomizer. I don't feel like he got that fucked. Like, I'd much rather encounter the legendaries at this point when their movesets still fucking suck, right? It's in the late game when they're really scary, I think. Unless they have Dragon Rage, I guess.
But holy shit. He could have Palkia. You know, hypothetically. Hypothetically speaking, that could be Palkia.
So now we had to wrangle up our team and challenge the 5th gym leader, and I'm gonna ask, how do you think it went?
You could have anything. Golett. Okay. Hoot. Okay. You know? See, that's the thing with the randomizer. Sometimes you get Latios. Sometimes you get Carablast. And I'll be honest, I think we were long overdue for a Carablast ace.
Things are finally turning up for us. With 5 gym badges in hand and a smile on my face, it was time for things to start going wrong.
All right.
She replaces like a bunch of her Pokemon,
Dude,
right?
Bianca needs trigger warning on her. This shit's
Like-
terrifying.
This time we let our resident ghost annihilate her Primeape, our bug scissor her dog, our donut wet her crust, and I don't know why this all had to sound dirty, but then we used Drildo?
Bro, she was trolling for that team. Holy. Why'd she bench Zekrom? Why'd she bench Zapdos? I'm not following. And
Only
now we
starters
got
carry
Fly.
through in
All right,
randomizers.
GG's. See?
Is that true? Yeah, there's an option that only carries through the starter. You're right. Yeah. That's kind of dog shit, no? No, you're right. That's why she has a bunch of different Pokemon every time. Yeah, we got to fix that for the better randomizer, that's for sure.
Games coming together. Honestly, we still have
I think generally giving the player context clues on what is randomized to what is probably good, right? Like let's say a trainer in the vanilla game has a Geodude, and then they have a Graveler later on, and another trainer has a Golem later on. Being able to tell from what the Geodude is mapped to on the randomizer, let's say it's mapped to a fucking Charmander, being able to infer that the trainer that normally has a Golem then has a Charizard. I think that's cool, right? I think that rewards like being attentive and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool to have for the universal randomizer, for the better randomizer, right? Although it's not always possible to do, because what if the trainer with a Geodude has a Zangoose, right? Although maybe that just means that the Golem trainer also has a Zangoose, but like then you run into problems, right? Is that promoting Excel gameplay? Kinda, yeah. If you want to do it super optimally, that's true. Like the optimal play is to note down everything and know every trainer from, I don't know. Maybe it's cringe.
Lucario, I can't keep saying that. I'm just not over it.
Our next destination was Chargestone Cave, where we encountered my favorite Pokemon of all time who never made it onto the team.
Bro, I'm just saying, Every time she's on screen, it's a genuine jump scare. I never know what she's about to do next. She terrifies me.
So, after fighting in the Plasma Coliseum, we tortured a Stantler, unsurprisingly fought Legends.
Really, huh?
Come on,
Really?
Entei's not that scary.
That's what we're doing now?
And then relived Trauma.
Guys, be cool. I don't think you understand what we're dealing with here.
And after that one, we finally evolved Weemy.
No. I don't think so.
So hear me out. For us, Vigoroth is essentially just a support Pokemon and we need both turns. Like, trust me, we need it. When the time comes, sure, we can bring out the big guns since this thing has the stats of a legendary and we even have a mummy slacking gimmick on our hands.
It is, there is a genuine... I actually don't know if it's maybe better to use. I think if the rest of your team is better... I think using Slaking instead of Vigoroth. That's probably the theory, right? Because the way that you use Slaking in Nuzlocke is you attack for one turn, then you switch, right? So if you have a good team, especially a good like bulky, defensive, tanky, bruisery kind of team, I think then Slaking is really fucking good. And if you don't have any other good Pokemon, then Vigoroth is probably better. So I think it just depends on your comp, right? But Slaking is really, really insane. So yeah. It's just, if you have nothing to switch to, it's a lot worse, right? Yeah, let's say if you have like fucking an Intimidate Pokemon or two, it's fucking crazy. Yeah. So I think he's doing it right.
And in his beloved Sunkern out of the way, we made it to Mistralton City and finally caught a legend of our own.
Pretty dog shit.
Stats as cast form. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Yeah, it gets Tail Glow, but like, oh, dude, what a... Of all the rare, mythical, legendary Pokemon... Come on, we deserve better.
Anyways, we climbed a tower, rang a bell, and showed up to Skyless Airport Circus that is definitely not up to regulation and declared war on her beloved pets.
All right, it's time to believe. Sent out Butterfree against Excadrill. Okay, we won the counter pick, so that's good. It's just a blind guess. Butterfree dies. We're getting counter picked here, so if they have like a fire type or something like that, it's coming out. Nice edging on the Drildo. All right.
Would it be cool if in the universal, or sorry, I keep saying universal, if in the improved Peachal randomizer, we made it so you could pick your starter, like your lead Pokemon after you saw your opponent's lead? Probably not, right? I think being blind would be cooler, right? Because it encourages for you to think about what your best lead against a random team is, right? And to just have like a lead back before competitive Pokemon had team preview, at least in singles, right? For Smogon stuff, a lead Pokemon, that's like a class of Pokemon that you can build, right? There's specific lead Pokemon sets, and I think that's really cool. And I think doing that for Nuzlocke is cool, right? But then again, there's a lot of situations where if you're playing a randomizer like this, you just always lose your first turn because you always have to switch turn one, or because most of the time switching turn one is a good, I don't know. But if you have a good lead Pokemon, maybe that's not necessarily true. Leads still exist past Team Brew. They're just more niche. That's true, yeah. I need to get some water, guys. I'll be right back. What's up?
What does Skylar have for us? Swallots. It kind of felt like a breeze in the past couple gyms, but the beginning was rough. The beginning was terrifying. But hey, that's another deathless gym leader.
So with another badge in hand, we had to fight Sharon, and you already know how that goes. But with Fly as a
Hey, I'm currently watching your stream on public Wi-Fi. I don't want to get hacked. What should I do? Me too. I don't know what you can do without not getting hacked, but you should probably do something about that giant bush that's growing around your crotch area. Okay, go to manscaped.com/PokemonChallenges. 20% off.
tool, I decided to backtrack to old routes and check out all of the new encounters that have now opened up. Nothing special or anything, you know, just a Clank, Slowking, Hatch Shiny Hitmontop, Kakuna, Swampert Fracture, and a weird dog in a cave.
Oh? Oh? That's not supposed to be a legendary. They're all swapped. That could have been Pichu.
And we don't need it. But before we could continue on with the plot, we had to fight a hiker.
You get so
holding,
many new
Deoxys.
encounters after Skyline in this
So
game. It's fucking
after
crazy.
that, we caught a Trico and weighed our options.
I just want to see what else is in here. It could have been Kyurem. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good encounter. It could have been Kyurem. I'm glad we explored all other options. But no, we're happy with Trico.
I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. No disrespect to my boy Jacob. It's a very entertaining script. But I feel like this video is less a Nuzlocke and more hey, look at all the legendaries I found in this randomizer video. Anyone else? Like, I feel like we're not getting a lot of combat. That's what randomizers are. You can still show interesting combat. I guess that he just didn't have a lot of interesting combat moments. Which, fair.
Because why would we ever get a legendary for this run? That's just what our opponents do.
Then I navigated through this hellish labyrinth, rearranged our team, and raced towards the next.
Still entertaining.
gym in my
Yeah, I
path.
agree. Well, to an extent. I just, personally, I get more out of the combat.
Oh, dude, every trainer terrifies me. You don't know what they're going to have. This dude could be...
It's a lot of look at this Latios I ran into and not a lot of here's the strat I came up to beat it. Well, because the strat that he came up with to beat it is probably usually just one-shotting it with fucking Vigoroth or something, right? I'm assuming if he doesn't show the combat that led to the legendary's death, it's because it wasn't very interesting. Because if it was, he would probably include it in the video.
Silcoon or Groudon. It's either one of the two. Come on. Come on, give me something easy. Give me something simple. What? No!
Like, that's funny. But...
How? No, but no way! Why has the whole run been like this?
One Groudon later, and the rest of the gym was a genuine cakewalk. But of course, in every Pokemon game, after you collect the 7th gym badge, you gotta play for the plot.
Oh, but AlphaRad, Pokemon Black and White have such good stories.
Shut up. Do we really play this game for the plot?
No, we don't.
Let's just
Based.
keep moving and murder this grunt's prized Piplup before a round of motion sickness and a confrontation with Zekrom.
Whoa, they have models for this part? Wait, that's not a model. Wait, that is. That is.
To be fair, I don't think anybody thinks that the story in this game is actually good. It's just like it actually has like an attempt at writing a story. I feel like an attempt at writing characters, which I respect.
But in wasn't?
But also, yeah, I would probably enjoy the games more if the text box were not in the game.
Either way, looks nice. He looks terrifying, which is a lot to say for someone who's about to turn into a Magikarp in like 2 minutes.
So,
True.
how about the 8th gym, huh? Nope. Back to the desert we go, where we witnessed a crime scene, met a cult leader, called a MILF, and finally found a chance to go back to playing the game.
That's nice.
Our late game's looking nice.
Catching a Bagon is great and all, but was it enough to prepare us for Bianca's final stand.
Uh-oh. Okay, guys. It's all come to this. Plasma in the champion, the Elite Four. None of it matters. All that matters is if we can make it out of this fight.
We can talk about this a little bit more later when we talk about Scarlet Violet stuff, but fuck, man. I can't. I'm in between two positions. One part of me thinks that I really don't care if Pokemon has voice acting or not because I don't care about the story at all. And then the other part of me, there's a part of me that's like, isn't it really embarrassing that they don't have voice acting? I don't know. I go back and forth.
Live. Okay. They can't. I think I'm just gonna yawn here so I can switch into something safe.
And then she brought Natu.
One shot, please. One shot, please.
It can be both.
Bianca was way.
You know what? That's true. These are not contradictory positions, huh? Yeah.
For your early game, man.
It can be embarrassing and I cannot
all
care.
The legendaries, but
That's true.
all right. Easy sweep.
And now the end of our story could finally begin. But first, we had one last encounter remaining.
Who wants this cursed Pokemon?
Did me and Alpha just drink at the same
first
time?
name I see right here. Don't make it awful, please. There are children watching. Eh?
When it came to the 8th and final gym, our team thoroughly proved their dominance.
There's no children watching this video or this stream, guys. 18 plus only chat.
He opened with his typical dragon and then decided to change it up with a Whalmer, but most importantly, a Landorus who used Swords Dance twice.
All right, I can't.
That's
Aqua
pretty
Jet win.
scary.
I have to surf. I have to surf? Okay. All the tension just pulled out from under the rug. All right. Well,
Good call to surf.
we just got lucky. We just got lucky. That's all that happened.
What move did it use
And we
there?
got lucky. All right. I can't Aqua Jet and win. I have to surf. I have to surf?
Rock throw. I mean, you live anyway, right?
Okay. All
At
the
plus-
tension just
at plus
pulled
4,
out from
you
under the
live.
rug. All right. Well,
Legendary move sets, ladies and
we
gentlemen.
just got lucky. We just got lucky. That's all that happened. And because of that, we had another deathless run.
Now that we have all 8 badges, we caught a dragon of our own, said goodbye to our sleep paralysis demons, and ventured off towards Victory Road to bear witness to our final encounter of the game.
That's pretty cute.
So after picking up the right
Guys, if you spam follow request my private Twitter account, I'm just gonna block you on my main account. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen if I don't know you and you fucking follow request my private Twitter? Get the fuck out of here.
that we can only assume Bianca released, it was time to navigate through Victory Road, all before constructing the perfect team for the Elite Four. After a solid hour of training and team building, our final party featured none other than Drildo, Wayne 3D, Cosmic, and a debut from Schmoopy 2 the Swampert, Might Shield the Salamence, and a freshly evolved Choice Banded Giga Impacting Slacking.
I would actually skip the Giga Impact. It sounds really sick. It is. It's a huge nuke. But, and you're like, yeah, you're like, oh, I'm a genius because it's going to recharge and then it's going to recharge anyway on the true end turn. But you don't have to recharge if you just switch. But if you Giga Impact, you can't switch after. I also don't know how Levany made this team. Yeah. It is very good for last mon situations. I would keep Giga Impact on it. But I would also bring another normal type move, obviously. Return, I guess.
So needless to say, after all 4 trials through Unova's Ultimate Pokemon League, nobody died. Except Levany.
Who would have thought?
Since this is Gen 5, the end has only just begun.
He's not going to show us the play that led to Levany's death? We're not going to see the fight?
as In conquered the champion, and I didn't really read the dialogue, so I don't know what's happening here, but I do know that we fight back whatever evil doings are being evil done by replacing Levani and challenging In ourselves, starting with Zekrom.
Hi, Zekrom. Jesus Christ. The sleep paralysis demon from my nightmares. Oh my god, it's haunted me all the way towards the end of the game. This is where Bianca just walks into frame and goes, oh, there you are. Oh, okay, what is it gonna be? The strongest Pokemon in the world!
So after being reunited with Babu yet again, now it was finally time to challenge In, whose final Pokemon was a level 50 male Combee.
This is the comedy when it comes to randomized Nuzlocke, because you prepare yourself with the absolute most soundproof team, and then the final battle at the end is against a male Combee.
And ... Zekrom and I were beaten.
Facts. You and your male Combee.
I love randomizers, man.
Dating sim. Okay, thank you, In. We still got one more fight left, if you don't mind me. All right.
It's more visual
Final
novel
fight.
than dating sim, though.
Oh, do we
Although
get
those are
healed in
often
between these? Because if
Similar
not,
genres.
uh-oh. Okay. He's like, here it comes, my ultimate move. Go, Staryu. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got outplayed. I absolutely did. Now what does he send? Pine cone.
I'm just gonna scroll Twitter till this fight's over, too.
Okay,
You guys
well,
don't mind,
actually,
right?
fuck this. I'm just gonna Dragon Claw. Okay, crit. All right. And
Oh man, I was gonna go over.
okay. All right. Not that scary.
Scarlet Violet leaks, but all the fucking accounts got banned.
All right.
So I
now
guess we're not
done
doing
with
that today.
legendaries. All right, that has to be the last legendary of the whole run. Bianca's not about to roll. Okay, Magnemite though. Uh-oh.
And just like that, you can just assume that we won this fight because, well, we did.
Screenshots anywhere. Reddit or PokeLeaks. Here's the thing. What if I get banned for showing leaks on my stream? I guess I could delete the VOD.
So,
Just delete the VOD. Maybe.
we did it, chat. Against all odds.
And this is normally where I monologue about how difficult the journey was, and it was until it wasn't. Honestly, I think we can all agree here that Bianca should take over as the Unova champion since, we're gonna be a bit busy soon exploring entirely new frontiers. And I'll be like,
Can you talk without showing? I must be able to. Like, there's no way, right? Anyway, I'm not gonna lie. That was okay. It's the thing is, like, I think the run itself to me would be really boring, but he managed to present it in a really entertaining fashion because he's a really fucking entertaining guy. Which is great. I respect it, but there's not much for me to react to here. I'm not gonna lie. There's maybe 3 times where he showed more than one turn in succession, so there's not a lot of fighting for me to react to, right? It was a good video though. It's pretty funny.